Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Angie here. Today we're doing a reaction request to a group I haven't actually heard of. But now I'm like, maybe I have heard of them? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of them. But I'm kind of, they're under P Nation. I'm like, I probably did. But not enough to like remember their name. But I'm definitely now curious. This is TNX and it has Taehyun, because there's no Y. Taehyun, Taehoon, Kyungjun, Hyunso, Junhyuk, Hui, and Sungjoon. This group has all adults, which we stan. I mean, I guess Sungjoon was underage when he debuted, but like 17, right? He was like 17. So that's actually great to me. We stan that. I don't know what to expect. Hello. But I'm definitely curious, and there's only 6 of them. And they actually, from the looks of it, get decent reviews and stuff, so I don't know why I haven't heard of them. But I'm curious. We have Move, I Need You, Love or Die, and Kick It For Now. Out of the thumbnails, I'm most curious about Kick It For Now. And I think this might be the order of their debut. If not, this is just how I hope this is how it was sent. So we're just kind of going with that. But let's hop into the video. I have their names here in case I'm like, oh, who's this rapper and stuff. Oh, he has pretty eyes. Okay. They remind me a little bit of Ace. Savage? Undercover? More so Savage. Like the sound. Orange hair, we're big fans of orange hair here. That was cool. Ooh. Feels like P Nation has a sound to them. I like his voice. Oh, vocals. Why does this remind me of a Squid Game a bit? Like the outfits. But I think they were performing on a Star show, so. Or audition show. Okay, I like that part. I think the only thing is the the sound. Not in love with that sound, but it actually doesn't bother me as much as it usually does. Ooh. That's my favorite part. Oh, he mad. Passengers. Oh, dude, the rappers. The rappers for me. I mean, this is also a song, like it's over 3 minutes. So I'm already biased towards that. I like the way, like the way his tone just kind of goes down throughout this part. They did it earlier too. I like that part, the pre-chorus. Or like that lazy delivery. On my way, on my way. Oh, it's actually a really good debut. I like their attitude. Like, this song has layers to it. We have bridges. We have like, what, 2-3 verses? Very catchy. This instrumental, yeah, it's a proper song. It usually isn't my favorite, but I think it kind of just works here because it's very intentional and it's not noisy to be noisy. Like, it's an anthem. It's like, we're here, we're ready, let's go. Get my way. Like, I don't know, it has this like certain intentionalness to them that feels authentic and not just for the sake of being loud and noisy. This one's in January, so it was 6 months. Yeah, see, if this was their first comeback, they kind of waited too long, which sounds crazy because like 6, 7, wait, June, July, August, September, 8 months. Yeah, okay, you know what, 8 months is quite a long time if this is their first comeback to have a comeback, because especially in 2022, there was too much going on. You should have kept the comebacks more consistent. But the fact it's called I Need You and it's spelled this way, I'm not gonna say it, y'all probably doesn't know what I'm gonna say. So, bit, I don't know, I know it's just a title, but it does sound, it's exactly the same as another title. If you know, you know. Okay, risky sound so far. Feels like Minghao from 17 there for a second. I personally already like the song more, but it's definitely risky. Let's see how this chorus goes. Ooh. I can see why it didn't blow up, but I love it. Oh, okay, whoa. Wait, okay, we gotta give credit to this man. Let's see. Oh. This could be Hui. Or... Oh, it had to be Hui, right? Was that had to be Hui, right? Because no one else's name is a rapper, which is interesting because 2 people were definitely rapping. I'm guessing Hyunsu is another rapper. Oh no, Kyungjun. Kyungjun's rapper. Okay, I missed him. But it looked like it was maybe Hui. I don't know, it's hard to tell with these pictures. P Nation is a pretty big company. I feel like they kind of slacking. This is a great song. I think these type of videos only really work if the group's already big. Like these intimate story-driven ones, which I love a good story-driven music video, but sadly, unless you're like New Jeans or something, or like BTS, if it's story-driven, it's not gonna really do too well. This is definitely my favorite song so far. Like, I think, it's just so, it kind of feels like the boy version of, like, New Jeans. In the sense of, like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ditto and stuff. But, like, the male version, I don't know. And, like, I don't know, more, there's more rapping and stuff. Like, it's a bit of a louder Ditto. I don't know. I liked it. Because it's very chill, consistent vibes throughout, except for the rapping. And the rapping actually worked here. Oh, wait, was I Need You a pre-release? Okay, I think I Need You was a pre-release. That's why it has lower views. Okay, they actually have pretty consistent views, because their debut, like, that's actually really good. Their debut has 17 million and their first comeback has 15 million. That's actually really crazy. That's not common at all. So we have consistency. Wow. And then, okay, we'll get to it. The next one I think has similar amount. So consistency is what matters most, not just a big song out of nowhere. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, wait, you guys, we can't be calling for another group. I don't have time. I don't. Okay. Okay, low-key, they are kind of the boy in New Jeans. But I think it's just a coincidence, because they came out around the same time. There's no way they could have just copied them or something. What I mean is, like, with that camcorder and stuff. I may have heard this part somewhere. Ooh! Wait. Okay. This is better. Forget about moves. It's cool. It's a cool song. Oh, okay. The Do or Die part reminds me of, I haven't heard the song. It reminds me of, is it Zykers? Yeah. Zykers have a song called Do or Die. Coincidentally. That's what I was thinking of. It sounds completely different though. I haven't heard the song. It just reminded me of that a little bit. The Do or Die for Zykers is way different. Well, actually, might be a little similar from this part. If only I knew this group during summer, they would have been added to that, like, summer jam list. They're added to the list now, but it's not summer, so it's gonna hit different. There's like an empty spot between them. I don't know if that was on purpose though. This part. Oh, that's adorable. That was adorable. He's adorable. I adopt him. Love or die. He's pretty my favorite right now. This guy. I keep recognizing him in the music videos, and I'm like, you know, he keeps kind of grabbing my attention. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice hook, let's be honest. Never die. No, don't mind. So that was like unnecessarily good. No, like I'm gonna have to add it. Like, I don't know, this is gonna be on that list at the end of the year for like one of my favorite songs. Okay, so now we have their third one, Boyhood. That's actually a really cool name. But like I said, the consistency with their music video views is kind of crazy. Now, I'm not trying to like shame or bash groups. I'm just showing you what I mean by that because who's a good group to compare? Let's see. That's not a good example because they kind of killed that. Okay. Should we do like, I'm trying to think of a group in their vein, like in their same field. Like they're kind of like lower tier in terms of like, interesting. Okay, I guess TXT would be the best example, what I mean. Because I always kind of use them as like first comebacks matter. So, here's Crown. Obviously, we have like a drastically different numbers, but what I mean is Crown has 163 million and their first comeback was Runaway, which has 120. I don't remember at the time, but I do remember compared to their debut, their first comeback was like drastically low, which makes sense, but that's what I mean by that. Like, what was after that? Was it Can't You See Me? And then we have Can't You See Me, which is drastically lower. And that's kind of normal. And then I think after that was probably, I'm probably so off, but I think it was Blue Hour, which blew up. So that's normal. That's normal for a group to have a debut with a lot of views, especially when you're the first of like your company, like TXT had a big like deal because they were the first group under Big Hit besides BTS. For them, they were the first group under P Nation. So while their views aren't 100 million, they had what, 17 million? And then like 14 and then 12. And that's pretty like consistent. Like that's a pretty consistent number. Actually, I think it was 15, then 14, then 12. Regardless, they have a solid fan base. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not very normal for a group. Usually it's like, oh, one song has like Blue Hour had 100 something million, but before that was like 74. But then like it was 140 or something for like the numbers were fluctuating. That's normal for numbers to fluctuate. But theirs aren't fluctuating. They're pretty steady. It's kind of crazy how steady they are. What was Zikers? Because that's like the group they sound most familiar to. Zikers, that's probably a better comparison. Because, yeah, okay. Here's Zikers, who they sound most similar. So if you like this group and you haven't heard of Zikers, I think you might like Zikers. 29, that was their debut. Similar to TXT, they're the first in the company after A2s. And then this wasn't a comeback, so I'm not gonna really count it. This is their first comeback, 18 million. See, that's normal. That's normal. Because people were just curious. And then some didn't care and didn't like bother to check them out after. But it's just interesting how they just have such similar views. That's great. I'm proud of them. That means they're kind of, people are curious consistently. And Sync? Backstreet Boys? Similar to NSYNC. We have 3 different sounds from this group. They also kind of remind me of HOT. Strangely, I like all the sounds they're doing. Oh, these outfits. Are they supposed... This is inspired by Candy, right? They're just inspired by HOT? It has to be. Like the outfits. That was kind of gay. But then this reminds me of like NSYNC. Like the music video for what music video was it for NSYNC? I think it was Bye Bye Bye. Why isn't it called Deja Vu? Maybe it's too similar. Smart to actually have a very special title. The vocals are shining on this one. This was great. So we just kind of were given a hidden gem. I mean, they're not too hidden. But like I said, I don't remember their name. I have not, it didn't stick with me. Also dangerous for them to call themselves the New Six, because if someone leaves, you're cursing this group. We've seen it with SF9. We've seen it with Pentagon. When you put From Is 9, when you put the number of members in the title, it's kind of a curse. It's kind of a curse. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. It looks like they have casual listeners. But casual listeners that are loyal, at least? I don't know. Interesting. But then they have these shows. So it's not... I don't know. It feels like... Wow, 2 years? Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, it seems like they have this thing where they have a solid fan base, but the solid fan base is probably small. But there's enough, like, casual listeners that keep up with their music. That's what it looks like. So similar to, like, some girl groups. Like, I feel like New Jeans and, like, Kepler, like, those two specifically, have a lot of people who will consistently check in for their music only. So it's like loyal casual listeners. Because there's groups where I'm like, oh, let me check out the song, like Card or something. But I'm not keeping up with their comebacks. I'll just like stumble across, oh, they had a comeback like a month ago. But then there's people who constantly check for music from a group. That type of thing. Does that make sense? So like loyal casual listeners. That's what I'm going to call them. But yeah, it doesn't look like they have like a heavy fan base that's like constantly like watching vlogs and stuff. So it's very interesting. I think they could benefit from, they have a show, it was called P Loud. I feel like they could benefit more if like they had a kind of like a Tempest show with a, oh wait, puppy interview. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Tempest have a show called Temflix, and it kind of kept me engaged with the group. And I think they could benefit from something like that. I know they had that P Loud show, but like if they did that more often and longer because it was only like 8-minute episodes. Because Temflix, yeah, like even their recent episode had 40K views, but before that, like at the beginning of their debut, it had like every episode was getting like over 100K, and I really think this group may benefit from something like that, similar with like People in Harmony as well, like a show that keeps you engaged personality wise as well. I think my favorite song was Love or Die, but I liked every song actually. Move is my least favorite, but it just kind of suffers from similarities of like other songs, where at least it benefits more, where the rapping sounded really good here and the chorus was good. But definitely my favorite was probably Love or Die and I Need You. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.